As you grow older, you'll find the only things you regret are the things you didn't do. And with it being my birthday today, it has me thinking about the things I wish I could have done in my 20s. So today I want to share it with you. I want to share my biggest regret so that you don't make the same mistake or you're able to get out of it quicker. So the one thing I regret the most is not doing the hard things because I've always been someone who took the safe route. Like I rarely stepped outside of my comfort zone. I pretty much created an easy life for myself, which is what I thought I wanted. It's safe, it's comfortable. I mean, it sounds nice, right? But one thing I realized is that when things are easy now, later on things get hard. And that's because when things are easy, you don't grow. Therefore, you won't be able to handle tougher situations as you get older. For example, I remained the same person for most of my 20s. It wasn't until I was 27 that I faced a difficult situation, and that forced me to change. So I haven't really told many people about this, but I got into an affair with a woman that was in a relationship. And me being a person who always took the safe route, I rarely dated in my 20s because it was hard for me to approach women. I was scared of rejection. So I didn't really have much experience when it came to dating. So I didn't really grow much emotionally in my 20s. Because if I had done the hard thing in approaching more women, I would have never gotten into this affair. I would have been more emotionally matured to understand that this was a dumb move. Plus, I would have had an abundance mindset, and I would have understood that there are more women out there who are actually single. But even though this was a dumb thing to do, and I ended up heartbroken, I'm grateful for the situation because it forced me to do the hard things, which then forced me to grow. This one hard situation has helped me grow more in the past 5 years than I did most of my easy life. So that's why I'm here making this video. I don't want you to make the same mistake. I mean, I still think about this regret often. I think about how my life would have been different if I would have took on harder challenges sooner. So I need you to stop playing it safe. Stop taking that easy route and challenge yourself. Do the hard thing. Have those uncomfortable conversations. Do that thing that scares you. And that's where I'm at right now. After that situation, I jumped on a new path. A path that I don't know if it's going to work out. A path of the unknown. I've had to figure out a lot of things on my own because I don't know anybody else doing this. Starting a brand and business has me taking on those challenges I avoided in my 20s, and it's been frustrating. It's been one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. However, it's the most fun I've ever had. There's no greater feeling than accomplishing things that were so hard to overcome. For example, I've always been a shy and introverted person. I mean, as I said earlier, it was always hard for me to put myself out there because I was afraid of rejection. So the fact that I've been able to put myself out there consistently on the internet is a huge accomplishment for me. My confidence level is at an all-time high, and that's been able to carry over into my life off the internet. I mean, I'm not perfect, but I'm a completely different person than I used to be. But again, none of this would have ever happened if I didn't do the hard thing by pursuing a new path and putting myself out there. Because if I would have taken that easy path after my heartbreak, I would still be feeling sorry for myself. I would have never grown. I would have never become the person who I am now. And even though this path is still difficult and I have a long way to go, I'm more fulfilled than I've ever been. I love who I am and I love who I'm becoming.